Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jason Wehrli with WCFab Side-by-Side, and today we have our 2019 to current Honda Talon rear bumper. So here we've got our rear bumper for the Honda Talon with the built-in 2-inch receiver hitch. There's a lot of great features about this bumper, so we'll start from the bottom where it mounts to the chassis. We mount to the chassis at the same 4 mounting points that the OEM radius rods bolt to. You'll remove those nuts and reuse the factory bolts and nuts for the radius rods, and that's where this lower plate connects to, giving you good solid connection to the lower chassis point. At the top side, this bumper is meant to work with the OEM cage or any aftermarket cage that uses 2-inch tubing where the cage mounts to the OEM chassis. A lot of other bumpers on the market just mount to the bottom and have a crossbar and there's no upper support. So if you run into something or have anything hit the rear of the machine, those bumpers typically bend and fold right into the plastics and tear everything up. Well, we decided that it would be a good idea and it's best to have an upper connection point. So that's where we take our supplied laser cut brackets and hardware and we connect this bumper to the OEM cage, which gives you much needed extra rigidity at the top of the bumper if you ever come into contact with something. We've got the bumper designed so that it clears the OEM exhaust system as well as the OEM heat shield. So it should have clearance to any other aftermarket system as well to help protect that. And we extend the tubing out to the plastics to just underneath the tail lights to give you extra protection at the rear corners of the machine. And we cap the end of that tube with a nice round billet machined end cap. The whole bumper is constructed of 1.75" 095 wall DOM tube and is completely TIG welded. So one of the most important features of the bumper is the built-in receiver hitch. A lot of other bumpers out there do not come with receiver hitches because they're not rigid enough, so you have to buy a secondary bolt-on receiver hitch. Since our bumper connects at the lower chassis and to the top and is all tied together, we have tested this in CAD and we have enough rigidity in the bumper and its mounting design that we were able to incorporate the receiver right into the bumper. So by way of our laser cut mounting brackets on the front and rear of the tube, we've got a nice 2-inch receiver that's got a nice cast end cap on the end of the receiver, so you don't got to worry about any deformation or deflection of the end of the tube. It gives you a nice rigid face there for whatever you might be putting in there, whether it's a pull point or a hitch for towing. We give a hitch pin hole both vertically and horizontally. Whichever direction may be easier for you to access, we give that option. Another nice feature of having that hole in both directions, if you're running a receiver that has a hook point or a clevis on it, it allows you to take that clevis and rotate it 90 degrees to get that thing to bend in a different direction if you need it to. So another nice feature on the back plate is it's a full clear through. So if you happen to reverse into any debris or dirt, or you get mud in here, you got a clear through hole that's not going to get packed full of debris. It can wash out through the back. And we do have a small drop down on the top side so that when you are installing a receiver, it's got a stop point and doesn't go through too far. So last but not least, on our Honda Talon rear bumper is the powder coat finish. All of our product here at WCFab Side-by-Side is powder coated in-house in our state-of-the-art facility. And we go a step beyond with our powder coat and we apply a primer base coat before the top coat color. This gives you 3 times the corrosion resistance and scratch and dent resistance of just a basic single stage powder coat. And we do that standard with all of our product to give you a much longer lasting finish. We have all of your popular Honda Talon colors in stock, ready to ship in red, blue, green, orange, and we've got several other custom colors to choose from with a little bit extended lead time. So that wraps up our rear bumper with 2-inch receiver for the 2019 to current Honda Talon. If you've got any other questions about this product or anything else for the Honda Talon, feel free to leave a comment below or reach out to our sales team and we'd be happy to help. Thanks a lot for watching.